Oh, what up, Negronis? It's Furious here, hip hop sommelier, ready for this jelly and matchmaking wannabes while your bellyache. Belly aching is indeed what I'm hearing. And that's why this particular video exists. It's to debunk some nasty rumors. And the nasty rumor I am hearing is that it's all about Prosecco. Now, did I wake up this morning thinking I will be leaping to the defense of Prosecco? No. But you know what? There's 2 billion grapes out there. There are a lot of songs. But not every song gonna be able to defend every grape on any given day. So I'm here to protect some honor. Today, I'm actually furious today, but I'm gonna feel vindicated by the end of the day. It doesn't mean I'm gonna change my name to Vindicated, the hip hop sommelier. That would be ridiculous. What I will say is I'm gonna clear something up. First thing is people saying that Prosecco is Italian for the word prostitute. I mean, come on. That's not even accurate. You know, there's a lot of mix-ups about the use of the word prostitute. When I was a youngin' in the hood, I thought the whole thing in Ireland there were two different types of religions there. There were the Catholics and they were the prostitutes. And the Catholics were fighting prostitutes because Catholics all about guilt and not touching yourself, and prostitutes all about having a good time, right? And that was the whole Civil War. And then when it was like Northern Ireland and, the Republic, Northern Ireland, it's smaller, but the prostitutes managed to hang on to a little bit of the top there. And I thought that makes sense. There's always a red light district. It doesn't matter how big or small your city. Prostitutes gonna find themselves their little patch, and it was in North Ireland. Well, turns out the word is Protestant, not prostitute. So I done cleared that up. Misconception, right? Not before some awkward stuff really did happen. Because I thought a Protestant was someone who went on Jeopardy, but didn't really want to be there. Like a contestant, Protestant. Okay, big mix up. So it's entirely possible that you have heard this whole Prosecco prostitute thing and you have innocently absorbed this, but then there's some other ones you just spreading it around, And look, some of the makers of Prosecco, they ain't doing themselves any favors. Have a look at these two labels. Di Bartoli is in my right hand, reputable Aussie producer. That lady seems to be riding a speedboat, and that could be a lady of the night, playing with the toy of her rich client. And then we got a lady vaping green stuff, so probably lime vape, while she riding a moped. Ciao Bella. This is actually from Italy. Now, that takes a lot of sexual confidence. It's entirely possible she's a lady of the night. I could see how the mix-up happened. This is how I think it happened. I think there was some bad husbands who were cheating on their wives and they needed a code word and they used the word Prosecco. It's like, hey, Errol, let's go have some Prosecco on the town tonight with some whiskey. And their wives not wise to the fact that, you would not drink Prosecco and whiskey. They'd just be vomiting on each other, which is not exactly male camaraderie. That's how I think this all started in the first place. And that is my feeling on this. The other thing that really bothers me is when, irrespective of the Prosecco thing, you got some wine commentators saying, oh, I don't like Prosecco because it's basic. Basic? What about Prosecco is basic? I mean, the word is not basic. Prosecco. I mean, if you've had a stroke and your speech pathologist looks at you and you have lost the ability to speak and you got your family around you, you pull off saying the word Prosecco, let alone drinking it? I mean, that is progress right there. Although you drink too much of it, it's going to look like you still in the stroke phase, is all I'm saying. The other thing I want to clear up about Prosecco, you drink it in one of these white wine glasses. I don't really care which one. You want to drink out a Pinot glass or your Bliss glass, you can do that too. Do not drink it out of an instrument like a flute. Flutes are for the orchestra. You do not drink Malbec out of a clarinet. And if I dare see any single one of you drinking Chardonnay out of an oboe, not good enough. You want to drink it out of a recorder like that's some sort of trick? Recorders are cheap. Not even really an instrument, in my opinion. Don't send me Insta tweets on that. No, you're wasting your time. I got another bottle here. Here's what I like to see. I like to see the SEC, Securities Commission, actually sponsoring their own bottle of Prosecco. It's got a time and a place. I'm telling you now. You know, when I get a track listing and somebody wants Prosecco, I match it to Lil Kim as much as I possibly can. Because there is a time and a place, and it is generally pre-drinks. That's right, 5 a.m. Pre-drinks before a big party. You definitely got to have yourself some Prosecco. So I hope I done cleared it up for you. I'm feeling calmer. I feel now y'all gonna feel better about drinking this drink. I know for a lot of you, you were just drinking it incessantly. You didn't really care. But I have to stand up. There are more than 2 billion grapes in the world. That's right, 2 billion. If anything's got a long name or hard name, anti-disestablishmentarianism, that's a grape. Floccinaucinihilpilification, that's a grape. Somebody got to come to their defense. And that's one of my roles as a hip-hop sommelier. Furious out. Y'all looking fine.